I heard you say something earlier about the significance of portraying and showcasing Black families, right? And I pride myself in that as well, showcasing that. I think it's extremely important. And then, comically sharing the timeline on how I first met my wife is, it's always like a funny story to a lot of people in regards to how that all transpired. And then when you say, you've been with someone over 25 plus years in LA in this environment that we're in, knowing that I was in multiple industries and we have done so much and fought through so much, I just think it's the epitome of what a lot of people should strive to, because the divorce rate is so high right now. It's because there's very little understanding of what it truly means to partner with someone. I think a lot of people do it for the party of it, the vanity of it, for the lust of it, but it really goes deeper, and it's a spiritual connection that a lot of people aren't aware of, and they're doing it for the wrong reasons. And I'm happy to say that I was just like them. We have to grow into this. We don't have a magic wand. We can't really tell you the formula of what our success is. I just think that we continue to grow together, and we have massive, intense conversations about who we want to become. And then I think we work really hard helping each other become those things and supporting each other while we're both on those individual journeys to make ourselves happy. Because if we are individually happy, then we can actually come together and just be happy. It's not about us making each other happy. It's more so about us acknowledging that we have to be happy. And then us being together, both happy, happiness just happens, right? And so, it's a very broad conversation for a lot of people, but I'm glad that you did highlight that and just show that some honor, because I definitely do hang my hat in appreciation of the fact that I'd never seen this myself, so I don't have a model, but I'm the imagery of what this represents, so it's pretty cool.
And now more than ever, it's needed to see, right? And that's something that I always love to show. I'm fortunate enough to have my girlfriend from Kenya, my home country, and just that black love, and documenting that, the parents, like, it's just so valuable because it shows that other children, it shows how this is what it's supposed to be, right? Because they're going to show you different, right? And hey, they you're entitled to the way you want to run everything, right? So, but if we can control that nowadays, we can control that. So being able to portray that is really, really powerful. So with your wife going out, I want to touch on this conversation. um what's that like? Is it the communication? Like, how have you got there?
You know what? It's taking a lot of communication. It's taking a lot of grace. It's taking a lot of mercy. It's taking a lot of tolerance. It's taking a lot of growth. Um, it's taking a lot of acknowledgement, spiritual reflection. It's taking so much. Like, we don't know. We laugh all the time, because we've had similar issues like all other couples and married couples, right? But for whatever reason, the core of who we are, we know that we really like each other. And individually, we know that we are good people. Um, in both being spiritually rooted, we know that we are imperfect people at the end of the day.
Calling all high level entrepreneurs, you're a CEO, you're determined, you have a vision, and you're so busy right now. You're so busy and overwhelmed with what you love, and it's actually a good thing. You're focused on that. We want you focused on that as much as possible, but at the same time, you need to grow your brand on LinkedIn. It's as vital as ever, right? The person who gets the deal is the person who's the most visible. It's not being about good at what you do. So we are having an opportunity with our waiting list for all CEOs and high level entrepreneurs who want to be able to grow their personal brand and garner opportunities, be able to speak in front of thousands of people, for you to be able to get inbound leads, enhance your sales team. You need to build a brand. When they come on your LinkedIn profile, whatever they see is so vital, and we are on the forefront of that,
bringing up a new product to help you do exactly just that. Stand out in the marketplace with your personal brand, because it's you. People want to know you, the CEO. They want to know in behind you, and they want to be inspired by you. So when you supply that, you become the expert and you stand out. Join the waiting list so you can get access, inclusive insights in our WhatsApp community. See you soon.
I don't think my wife could choose any other husband that loves her kids, our kids, the way that I do. And I couldn't chose any other woman to mirror my ideals, ideology, my values, but also the person who parents my kids. So if anything ever happened to me, I would be, just fine, because I know I'm leaving my kids in good hands. That's how close we are in tune. But we don't have a formula, but it does take a lot of communication. It takes a lot of it takes a lot of forgiveness. So I want to be authentic and real when I say that. It's because I'm not perfect by no stretch and means of imagination, especially early on. I made a lot of bonehead mistakes, but I just think that my ability to just be who I am, with us having so much laughter, and we know we get along together, and we know we have each other's back. She is going to protect me by all means necessary. And I think that she knows that I will burn everything down over her, right? And so when someone feels that sense of protection, no matter their deficiencies and their flaws at times, there's an opportunity for that to blossom into something really special. Because what we see a lot of times with the social media and the couples and celebrities that are displayed showing us the night and day, and the quickly the quick leaving type of marriages and whatnot, we know that those people are not built for it, and everyone isn't apparently built for it, because marriage is not a bed of roses, man. Like, it's not like just walking hand in hands in the rose garden and it's always nice pleasantries. Life is life, and life be lifing. My grandmother used to always say that, God rest her soul, we bury her tomorrow. But it just takes effort, and it just takes intelligence, it just growth, man. Like, it takes so many elements, right? And I think that's why people get it wrong, because it's not easy. But it mirrors success. Like, when you see everybody, they want to be an entrepreneur, they want to be successful, they want to be rich. They just see the highlights and see the finished product of Jeff Bezos and all these other people. They see the finished product, but they don't see the garage beginnings. They don't see the frustrations. They don't see that this person had 7 foreclosures before they really hit. They don't see those things. And so what I'm hoping to show people is my actual journey. And that's why I was able to gain so much notoriety and success as a gubernatorial candidate, because I was uniquely different. I wasn't the same old, same old. I was the guy that was rapping derogatory lyrics with my pants sagging, showing my tattoos, speaking ill in certain ways. But you can also see my evolution of working in the community while I was doing that. My evolution of working in fashion while I was evolving from that. Working with professional athletes, going to church, just finding your way. It's okay. And I think that when people get a sense to, they get an opportunity to follow you on a journey, that in itself give them a stronger connection. And that's when I know what I represent, just a stronger connection, because I've been through what you've been through. I've experienced what you've experienced. I've had those same thoughts that you've had. The only difference is that I won't quit. And I won't quit on myself, and I won't quit on my family.
Very, very powerful.
Make sure you take the time to like, share, and subscribe. Go and hit the subscribe button so we can keep giving you guys content, so you guys can be notified as soon as we drop some news and information that's really going to help you. And then another thing, guys, and by the way, subscribing, it doesn't cost any money, nothing, no dollars. Just go in there, hit the subscribe button. Again, Spotify, make sure you download our episodes on Spotify. We are exclusive to Spotify because we are getting that deal.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.